Are you really one of the chosen ones? Before you rush to say yes, slow down for a moment and listen. Because the truth is, not everyone is chosen. Some people go through their entire lives trying to squeeze themselves into a life that was never meant for them. Welcome to iUniverse, your sanctuary for spiritual growth and self-discovery. Hit subscribe and join our journey together. While a small group of souls are quietly being prepared for something completely different, something higher, something sacred. If you've ever felt like you don't fully fit into this world, if you've ever looked around and thought, why do I see things differently from everyone else? If you've always sensed that your life isn't just about paying bills and following the script, then this message is for you. And if it's not meant for you, you'll probably lose interest and scroll away soon enough. But if something inside you is leaning in right now, if your heart feels strangely called to stay, then listen very carefully. Because chosen ones are rare. And they carry spiritual gifts that are not handed out to everyone. These gifts are not just talents or personality traits. They are signs. They are markers that reveal that your soul is here on a different assignment. They are sacred abilities placed in you by the universe to help you fulfill your true purpose. And I'm going to walk you through 7 of those gifts. As we go through each one, I want you to be brutally honest with yourself. Don't force it. Don't pretend. Just notice which ones resonate so deeply that you feel like I've just described a part of you that you never had words for. The path of a chosen one is not soft, not easy, and certainly not always comfortable. Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "To be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment." For chosen ones, that struggle is amplified. You've probably already faced seasons of confusion, isolation, rejection, and doubt. But none of that is random. Every heartbreak, every setback, every dark night of the soul has been part of a much bigger spiritual awakening. A process designed to peel away who the world told you to be, so your true self can finally emerge. In this video, we're going to explore the 7 spiritual gifts only chosen ones receive. These gifts are not given so you can feel special. They are given so you can serve, guide, and heal yourself and others. They're not about ego. They're about purpose. As you listen, you may realize that some of these gifts have been with you your entire life. Maybe you've felt them growing stronger. Maybe they've confused you, even scared you at times, because no one around you seemed to understand. By the time we reach the end, my intention is that you'll have clarity, not just about who you are, but about why you are here. Chosen ones are not shaped in comfort. They are forged in fire. Through challenges that don't make sense, through storms that feel unfair, through battles that other people never even see. And that's because the universe is preparing them for something greater than a normal life. Every obstacle, every betrayal, every moment you questioned yourself, has been pushing you toward the discovery and activation of these gifts. So let me be very clear, not everyone will understand what you're about to hear. Some people may even feel uncomfortable, triggered, or resistant. That's okay. This message isn't for them. This is for the ones who know, deep down, that their soul signed up for something more. We're going to go through each gift one by one. I invite you to listen with your heart, not just your mind. Ask yourself quietly, is this me? Some gifts may already be active and powerful in your life. Others may be just beginning to awaken. Spiritual gifts rarely arrive all at once. They unfold as you grow, as you heal, as you step more fully into who you really are. You may have been using some of these gifts for years, without ever realizing that's what they were. Our first gift is the foundation. Every chosen one has it, whether they're conscious of it or not. It is the gift that separates you from the crowd from the very beginning. It's the gift of awareness. Let's dive in. Gift 1: the gift of awareness, seeing beyond the physical world. The first, and one of the most powerful, gifts of the chosen ones is the gift of awareness. This is not something you picked up in a book. It's not something you learned from a teacher. It's something that has been inside you since the very moment you arrived in this world. Awareness is the ability to see beyond appearances. While most people only react to what's right in front of them, the surface, the noise, the obvious, you naturally sense what's hidden underneath. As a child, you may have looked at adults and felt that what they said didn't match what they felt. You may have walked into certain places and felt uncomfortable, heavy, or uneasy, even though nothing bad seemed to be happening. That's your awareness. As a chosen one, you feel the energy of a room before anyone even opens their mouth. You notice the tiny shifts in a person's tone, the way their eyes move, the way their energy changes, and before they ever admit it, you already know when something is off. This is not just being observant. This is spiritual awareness. The universe has tuned you into a frequency that allows you to pick up on the subtle energies that most people ignore. You might be the one who says, "I don't know how I know, I just know." That's not a coincidence. That's your gift. This gift is both a blessing and a challenge. On the positive side, it gives you insight that others don't have. You can sense danger before it arrives. You can feel when a person is genuine or when their energy is wrong, no matter how charming they appear. You can choose better paths, avoid certain situations, and align with people and environments that are good for your soul. But the downside is real too. Heightened awareness can be overwhelming. You might feel like you're constantly being bombarded with other people's emotions, hidden tension, or chaotic energy. Crowded places may drain you. Negative environments may literally make your body feel heavy or tight. For a long time, you may have thought, "Am I just too sensitive? Am I overreacting? Is something wrong with me?" Know your sensitivity is not a weakness. It is your superpower. It's what allows you to move through life with a kind of precision and wisdom that can't be taught. Think back for a moment. Have you ever walked away from someone, even though you couldn't logically explain why, and later discovered they weren't who they pretended to be? Have you ever turned down an opportunity that looked perfect on paper, but felt wrong in your spirit? Or felt strongly pulled toward a place, a person, or a decision without being able to put it into words? Those were not random. That was your gift of awareness guiding you. And the more you trust it, the sharper and stronger it becomes. Over time, this gift often evolves beyond just perceiving energy. You may notice that your very presence starts to shift the atmosphere around you. You walk into chaos and people begin to calm down. You sit with someone who's anxious and, without you doing anything, they start to feel more peaceful. You are not just reading the energy, you are influencing it. This is one of the deepest expressions of the gift of awareness. But with that comes responsibility. Once you're aware, you can't pretend you don't see. You've been given this gift not to sit on the sidelines, but to protect, to guide, and to make wise choices. When you sense dishonesty, danger, or heavy negativity, you are being called to act. Whether that means speaking up, setting boundaries, protecting others, or simply walking away. Your awareness is your spiritual compass on the battlefield of life. Many chosen ones with strong awareness are also deeply empathetic. You don't just recognize someone's pain, you almost feel it in your own body. That can make relationships complicated, because you're not only managing your own inner world, you're constantly brushing up against everyone else's energy too. But once you learn to tell the difference between what is yours and what belongs to others, your awareness and empathy become a powerful combination. You'll learn how to let your awareness inform you instead of overwhelm you. You'll learn how to shield your energy, how to stay grounded, and how to stay centered even when surrounded by chaos. Spending time in nature, meditating, breathing deeply, and regularly cleansing your energy are not luxuries for you, they are necessities. And whenever you start doubting yourself, whenever you wonder if you're just imagining things, remember this: you were given this level of awareness for a reason. The universe does not waste gifts. The more you embrace it, the more clearly you'll see how it has been guiding you all along, toward the right people, out of the wrong places, and closer to your true path. Awareness is your first marker as a chosen one. It allows you to see life not as random chaos, but as a web of energy, intention, and spiritual meaning. And once you can see things clearly, the next gift begins to kick in, the gift that allows you not just to see, but to know. Gift 2: the gift of intuition, your inner knowing. The second gift that separates chosen ones from the rest is the gift of intuition. Now, everyone has gut feelings from time to time. But for a chosen one, intuition is not just a passing instinct. It is a constant inner compass. It's that quiet voice inside you that speaks before logic kicks in, guiding you long before you can justify your choices with facts. You may have noticed this very young. Maybe you just knew when something was about to happen. Maybe you could finish people's sentences or predict outcomes without any logical reason. You might have known when someone was lying, when a relationship would fail, or when a situation would go wrong, even though, on the surface, everything looked fine. This isn't guessing. This isn't luck. This is your soul accessing a deeper level of spiritual information. Intuition doesn't argue. It doesn't shout. It simply speaks. It is the voice of the universe, the whisper of the divine, moving through you. The challenge is that intuition often doesn't come with proof. In a world obsessed with evidence, logic, and explanations, that can be frustrating. People might ask you, "Why do you feel that way? What's your reason? What's your proof?" And sometimes, you don't have an answer you can put into words. You just know. As Albert Einstein said, the intuitive mind is a sacred gift and the rational mind is a faithful servant. Most people let the servant run the show and silence the gift. But chosen ones are meant to do the opposite. Your rational mind is important, it helps you navigate the physical world. But your intuitive mind is what keeps you aligned with your spiritual path. You may have faced moments where your intuition told you, "Don't take that job. Don't move there. Don't trust this person," even though logically, it looked like the best option. Or maybe your intuition nudged you toward something that didn't make sense on paper, a move, a project, a decision that others thought was risky or strange. But when you followed that inner nudge, doors opened. Things aligned. Synchronicities began to appear, right person, right time, right opportunity. That's what happens when a chosen one obeys their intuition. The universe starts moving with you. You'll find that as you listen to your intuition more, you'll experience more of these perfect timing moments, the friend who calls just when you think of them, the opportunity that appears right when you're ready for the next step, the message or sign that shows up at the exact moment you were about to give up. These are not accidents. They are confirmations. But here's the hard part. To fully live with this gift, you must be willing to look unreasonable to others at times. Your intuition will not always match the expectations of your family, your culture, or your friends. And that's where doubt creeps in. You may have asked yourself, is this really intuition, or am I just imagining things? Am I overthinking, or am I ignoring guidance? Here's the truth. The more you question and ignore your intuition, the quieter it becomes. The more you honor it, even when it's uncomfortable, the stronger and clearer it grows. Think of your intuition like a muscle. Every time you act on it, you strengthen your connection to it. Every time you dismiss it because it doesn't make sense, you weaken that connection. So, how does intuition speak to you personally? For some chosen ones, it shows up as a deep feeling in the gut. For others, it's an inner voice, a sudden thought, or a clear knowing that drops into the mind out of nowhere. Some receive intuitive messages through dreams and visions. Others feel them as sensations in their body, tension, chills, lightness, heaviness. Your way is unique to you. But the essence is the same. You have access to knowledge that doesn't come from the five senses. With that comes responsibility. This gift isn't given for you to play with or ignore. If you're being warned, it's for a reason. If you're being nudged, it's for a reason. When a chosen one continually ignores their intuition, they don't just make bad choices, they drift away from their spiritual assignment. On the other hand, when you align with your intuition, life starts reorganizing itself around your higher path. You may not always understand where it's leading you, but you will always end up where your soul is meant to be. The gift of intuition is one of the most powerful tools in your spiritual toolkit. It allows you to move through life not as a blind follower of circumstances, but as a conscious co-creator with the divine. Trust it. Nurture it. Listen even when it whispers. Because if awareness allows you to see beyond the surface, intuition allows you to navigate through the unseen. And once you can feel and follow that inner knowing, another gift begins to awaken, a gift not just for you, but for those whose lives you touch. Gift 3: the gift of healing, the power to transform energy. The third gift that marks the chosen ones is the gift of healing. Now, when most people hear healing, they think of hospitals, medicine, doctors, or physical recovery. But spiritual healing goes far beyond that. As a chosen one, your gift of healing is about energy, the ability to shift, soothe, and transform the energetic field of yourself and others. You may have noticed that people naturally come to you with their problems. They vent to you. They confide in you. They say things like, "I don't know why I'm telling you this, I've never told anyone this before," and yet, somehow, they feel safe with you. They walk away from a conversation with you feeling calmer, lighter, more hopeful, even if you feel like you didn't say much. That's because your presence itself carries healing energy. Your vibration is higher, your heart is open, and your field gently invites others out of chaos and into balance. Healing can flow through you in many forms. You might be drawn to professions like counseling, coaching, nursing, therapy, or energy work. You may heal through your words, your touch, your art, your music, or even your silent presence. Sometimes your greatest healing power isn't in what you do, but in who you are when someone is with you. A core part of this gift is empathy. You don't just understand someone's pain intellectually, you feel it. You may find yourself crying when others cry, feeling heavy when someone is depressed, or anxious when someone is deeply afraid. You may walk into a room and, within seconds, feel the emotional tension that no one is willing to admit. This is your blessing and your challenge. Because when you constantly absorb other people's energy, it can leave you exhausted, drained, or even physically unwell. This is why many healers need more solitude than most people. You might often feel the need to be alone, not because you dislike people, but because your energy system is always working in the background, transmuting, processing, stabilizing. Another powerful piece of the healing gift is self-healing. Chosen ones often go through intense emotional and spiritual wounds. You might have faced trauma, heartbreak, rejection, or illness that forced you to go deep within. But somehow, even after being knocked down, you rise again. You may heal faster or emerge from pain with deeper wisdom and compassion. It's not that you don't break, it's that you rebuild differently each time. This is because your soul knows how to draw on divine healing energy, even when your mind doesn't know how. But don't romanticize it. The gift of healing comes with serious responsibility. You must learn to protect your own energy. If you keep pouring into others without refilling yourself, you will burn out. As a healer, you need spiritual hygiene, grounding practices, rest, solitude, time in nature, emotional release, and boundaries. Yes, boundaries. Because while you may want to help everyone, not everyone is ready, or willing, to be healed. Some people are attached to their pain. Some people want your energy, not your wisdom. Some want you to carry their burdens while they refuse to change. You must learn the difference between helping and overextending. Sometimes your role is to offer comfort. Sometimes it's to speak truth. Sometimes it's simply to hold space and do nothing. And sometimes, The most powerful act of healing is to let someone walk their own path and learn their own lessons, even if it hurts to watch. As you mature spiritually, you may feel drawn to explore healing modalities, energy work, breathwork, sound healing, herbalism, bodywork, or other spiritual practices. Follow what resonates with your soul. Your gift will naturally find its expression. The bottom line is this: the gift of healing allows you to be a channel for transformation. You are not the source of the healing, you are the vessel. The more you take care of your own energy, the more powerfully that healing can flow through you. And as your healing gift develops, you'll notice something else awakening alongside it: a sharp, almost laser-like ability to sense what is true and what is not.